Hi everyone, my name is Cynthia. I'm a dietetic intern. I'm here with the Lynnwood Food Bank on their series Dash of Delish to teach you guys a simple recipe, zucchini and corn recipe. And I'm going to teach you how to vary your nutrients and maximize your meals so that they're nice and balanced with this simple recipe. We're going to start off by, I've gone ahead and just chopped up my zucchini and pre-cooked them a little bit. You can just do a rough chop there, as small as you want them. Generally, they tend to cook down as you cook them. And I have some canned corn here. I'm going to go ahead and add it to my skillet, but first I'm going to add a little touch of oil there. Alrighty. Always nice to hear that sizzle. I'm going to go ahead and add my corn in there, and we're going to kind of heat them up a little bit. The great thing about this recipe is that it has only 5 ingredients and it has all of your important nutrients in there. We have our whole grains, our carbs from our corn there, and we have our zucchini, our veg. Again, this is an awesome way to incorporate veggies, especially for kids who don't usually enjoy them. I find that cheese is always a good little vessel for incorporating different kinds of nutrients in there. We're going to go ahead and cook this up. And remember, just as a general food safety practice, wash your hands before you prepare any meal. I've already gone ahead and done that. About 20 seconds, that's how long. No shorter than 20 seconds is how long you want to do. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and continue cooking this. It's going to take a little bit of short of a time because I already pre-cooked my zucchini. But usually no longer than about 5 or 10 minutes. I'm going to add in a little bit of pepper. Of course, you can season this however you'd like. If you want to add other spices like red pepper flakes, oregano, cumin, whatever you enjoy, it's going to be a great time to add that in there. I'm just going to add in a little bit of salt, just a dash. I'm going to go ahead and lower a key. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in the cheese. You're going to add it just here. Added about cup and a half, 2 cups max. We're going to get this nice and melted. Of course, you can use any cheese you want. I add some jack cheese here, shredded. Pre-shredded is a great option because you can just add it in there and it works fine. But if you have a block of cheese, you can go ahead and shred that and just add it straight in here. That's going to work fine too. Pepper jack is also a great option. Any cheddar. Most cheeses will work well for this recipe. Anything you typically use to make a quesadilla, you want to go ahead and add it in here. Alrighty. Once that's cooked a little bit, melted down, I'm going to go ahead and set this mixture aside. I'm just going to use the thing that I have for the corn. Really nice and stringy. Alrighty. A little messy, but that's okay. Alright. Almost got all of that. Great thing is if there's any leftover cheese on the pan, it's going to get nice and toasty, and when you add your tortilla in there, it'll provide a good texture and crunch. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and just in the same skillet, you can add a little bit more oil. I'm not going to, but you're going to heat up your tortilla just straight in there. Great way to use less dishes as well. Make sure you have a good heat so that when you go to add your cheese mixture, everything gets nice and crispy. Alright, we're just kind of heating this on one side before we flip. You can use tongs to flip, especially if you are not fond of burns. Alrighty, and I'm going to go ahead and add the mixture we made, the cheese mixture, straight into my flour tortilla. And this is great because you don't have to worry about it melting all the way through because you went ahead and did that step beforehand. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. Going to just flip it over like this. Just kind of flip it in half or fold it in half. And we're going to let that go for a little bit, just so it gets toasty on the outside. Don't have to worry too much about melting cheese on the inside. Shouldn't take too long. Have a red zucchini. Okay, we're going to go ahead and flip this over. As I said, those crispy cheese bits really taste good. Kind of like a Cheez-It. Nothing's going to waste. We're going to heat that through a little bit longer on this other side, and then it will be ready to serve. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and turn off my heat. Take out my quesadilla if I can. First, I'm going to go ahead and grab my plate there. Alrighty, and there you have it. Your zucchini and corn quesadilla with all of your important nutrients. You got your carb, your zucchini, and your veggie, and your dairy. Thank you guys for joining me on A Dash of Delish. Again, we're here with the Lynnwood Food Bank, and I hope you enjoy your meal. Thank you.